I'm Jace.
And it's bringing back Wargaming. And of course, thank you very much, because this is our first ever members only video.
Yep.
So thank you for your support. Appreciate that. I don't think I'm going to go down the route that other channels do, where they put everybody's names up. I mean, admittedly, there's only 4 of you. But we thank each and every one of you.
We do.
But then, yeah, I'll keep forgetting and they'll probably pee people off.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you know what we're like?
Yeah.
If you don't know what we're like, you will be watching.
But yeah, if you won't be watching this now. So obviously, guys, you'll get first view of this Gorkamorka campaign, and then non-members will get to see it in about 5 or 6 weeks time.
Like that, yeah. So you're always going to have me 4 weeks ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Anything we do, like Epic or something like that. And of course, guys, if you're watching this and you're not a member, this is what you get. You get videos before they get released. So we're going to do Gorkamorka.
Yeah, because you voted for it.
Yes, you did. And we're going to do all 7 missions, starting from a basic gang.
Yeah, we're going to basically starting fresh from. So if you literally just bought the book from how many 19 whatever it is,
1993 something.
Something like that. Yeah. Back then, when it first came out, brilliant little game. I have only had 1 game since, and you've already probably watched that about 6 months ago.
6 months? 1997?
1997, yeah, so a long time since I played it. Pretty big community out there actually for it still.
Yes.
Yeah. Really, that's just proves how good a little game it was actually.
So this first part is really going to be sort of how to play, and I'm going to kind of, you can go back and watch the video we done 6 months ago, or we're going to act as if you don't know how to play, because I certainly don't know how to play. So I'm going to sort of ask Jason some questions. We're going to do that. We're going to yeah, we're going to do that, and then what we're going to do is say how to make a gang. We're going to use the gangs we had, aren't we? And we're just going to start from scratch again, as in.
But we're going to go through the process of how to write a gang up for a little bit, so you get used to it. Really easy actually. It's no different to writing an artist. It's probably just as easy to write an army list with this. And then as it goes on, you'll see we might end up going completely separate ways of how we take our gangs. Because in Gorkamorka, there's 2 factions.
Right.
One's brutal but cunning, and the other one's cunning but brutal.
Well, then we should both go different directions.
Yeah, they do have their different skills.
So what would you prefer, brutal or cunning and brutal?
I can't remember what the different skills were, to be honest. But we'll look at those and we'll say it shows you where one was better at driving or something or other, or something. We'll have a look at it, and then you go down with. Some people used to play where they would have no trucks, they just had bikes.
All right. Okay.
So you literally have a bike gang on it, and some people used to have nothing but trucks and no bikes.
But we ought to name our gangs as well.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I think the way this, and what we'll do at the end of the battle, we'll come back like this, and we'll say what's happened to, injuries,
rusty nuts, or
power play, stuff like that, and experience gained or lost.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So Jace. Okay, so obviously it's Gorkamorka, there's obviously orcs involved, but what is the objective or aim of the game?
Basically, your whole idea of the game is your leader, runs a gang, wants to get enough scrap and money to buy his way into the orc city, to get his seat onto a spaceship that's going to get him off the planet.
Right.
And you'll basically collect scrap to basically sell to get the money to get yourself a seat on the spaceship that's being built.
All right. Okay.
But in Gorkamorka, what I thought was really good, unlike other games they brought out, where once your gang gets to a certain size and your knob gets to a certain experience, he retires.
Well, you get no choice in that matter.
You get no choice. He retires, but the whole gang retires. He retires the gang because he's got his goal. So he doesn't need any of the other orcs. So he just retires, breaks up, sells it.
So you lose your gang after all that hard work?
All that hard work, you basically sell up, you get, and you buy your seat.
That's annoying.
There were sneaky ways of beating that.
How?
Get your leader killed.
All right. So you have a power struggle.
Then you have a power struggle. So it goes back down down to the next guy, and you keep on going up. So you could get a quite harder thing, but it was just a good little game. I mean, they brought in other races. We're just using orcs because that's all I've got.
You mentioned red goblins, was it?
The revolutionaries.
Oh right, okay.
Goblin revolutionaries. This is where when you'll see the red gobbo on the white dwarf and all that. This is where he comes from.
Right, okay. Because I was flipping through some white dwarfs and I did see they had like bloody goblins on, like it was almost like sand windsurfers.
Yep. Yeah. Goblins didn't have, or Gretchen, by the way, didn't have engines on their vehicles, so they had like windsurfers, pump wagons, and stuff like that to make them move around. And they were the Goblin revolutionaries. Basically, it's a bunch of goblins who got fed up being beaten up, pushed around by orcs, and rebelled.
Right, okay.
Right, so you've got them. You've also got diggers, or basically humans, because this planet was originated by humans until Orc, I think it was a Hulk thing, basically crashed onto the planet. All the storylines in the book, I might have it, but
no, you saw it in there.
Yeah, even they created this what they call a great skid
in the other book,
and so all now the orcs are basically, it changed the planet. So the humans went underground, i.e. diggers, and come out, and then they kind of worship the orcs almost.
Wow.
They want to be orcs. They paint themselves green. They run around like the orcs do on vehicles, trying to beat each other up and do the same kind of thing. And then you also have muties.
Oh my
and
God,
basically,
really?
They're the humans who didn't go underground. They stayed above ground, and they've kind of mutated. But they're not chaos muties. They're just
having to mutate.
They're just mutations, yeah.
Radiation and stuff like that.
And they ride around on beasts. And I've actually got some of those.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, I mean, obviously we're not loaded, made of money, so we're struggle to get the expansion sets on this.
Oh, there's only one.
I thought.
There's
yeah,
diggers.
but what I mean is, yeah, right, the diggers. But you imagine how much that's going to be. You imagine trying to buy Gorkamorka now.
Oh yeah, all if you get into Gorkamorka, it's all online. You can download the lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's like second edition. You can download all the second edition rules. You can download Gorkamorka.
Well, hang on. You can download the rules for Mutant.
Yeah.
Or Digger.
Yeah.
Oh, then it's just sort of sourcing models, I suppose.
But that's only you don't have to. You can use any kind of
any if you think you'd have to.
any good. And the best thing about it, it's customized. Your vehicles can look like whatever you like. It's Mad Max.
Yeah.
You know.
Mad Max with orcs.
Yeah. And goblins.
But that's what we're going to do in it. We're going to, at least for your viewing pleasure, we are going to do the 7 missions.
Yep.
Or 7 scenarios.
7 scenarios, and see how it goes.
And then we'll also do
just
the same.
Just with the orcs at the moment.
Yeah, and then we'll also do the same with Space Oak. We'll go through those 6 missions and look for other missions, and we'll look for other things to do with Gorkamorka and the White Dwarfs. Again, guys, if you're watching this and you have got the odd mission in the White Dwarf to do with Gorkamorka, if it's around the 2nd edition era, just give us the White Dwarf number because I've probably got it.
Yeah.
So it's Jace, and we can take it from there.
Yeah.
Really. So
I mean, it was a shame because it was a good little game. They brought out the digger box, and then they kind of just dropped it.
Yeah, but the Games Workshop do it all the time.
Yeah.
They bring out stuff, they bring out some expansions, and then drop it like a hot potato. Look at Dark Future.
Yeah.
That just disappeared up his backside.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do for you. How do we make a gang?
Right.
Here we go. So Jace is going to do most of the talking because I have a clue.
There is 2 books. You got the rules and the other book.
The other book. And the other book looks like it's got the scenarios.
That's got basically the scenarios and how to basically run a campaign. And it is funny. Yeah, you basically This is the rule book with all the weapons, everything you need, and basically it's the rules. So we don't really need the rules for the minute. We need the other book.
Oh, right, okay. I'll look through the rules then.
And if you play second, you pretty much play Gorkamorka.
Have you got the Gorkamorka 4?
No, I did have. I probably got rid of it for something, or just binned it or something years ago.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I've actually got some of the counters I keep coming across every now and then, but I don't know where I've actually done with them. But yeah.
They might turn up.
Right, so first thing is, in the book you got the storyline, but we don't need all that for this. we do need though is where to find.
I can't help him. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm just starting out.
I've never played this because it's orcs and I'm not a massive orc player.
Right. So you got knobs in this. So your knob is your leader, and you have a knob as your leader, and you have to have a spanner. Your spanner is your engineer, and you have one spanner for every buggy, and for one spanner for every 3 bikes in this game. If you don't have a spanner, you can't have a buggy and you can't have any bikes, and everybody has to start on transport. You cannot start on foot.
Right, so yeah, because apparently you're racing out to get scrap.
You're racing out to get scrap. It's Mad Max. In Mad Max, no one's on foot, they die. So you
get left behind. So your spanner is basically your mech.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and he's the guy who fixes everything. You also got slavers, who are basically slavers. Basically look after the slaves.
What's the point of having a slaver?
Slavers are in some of the games, if you capture one of your opponents, in the next scenario they can try and rescue them. If they don't, you take them back to your fort and you make them work in the mine.
Okay.
And I think the slavers, they help you get extra money out of the mines.
Okay.
So you want to capture people to shove them down the mine, to make the mine for you, to get more gold or get more scrap into. You've got youths. Youths are basically young orcs, and you've got grots, who are basically ones you just kick around and do all the hard work in this. And you've got buggies, tracks, and bikes as your vehicles. Alright. So mob for hire. It goes right. You have a minimum of 3 warriors. A knob must have at least 3 orcs warriors including its knob. So you've got to have at least 4
orcs then.
4
so
orcs.
A knob and 3 orcs. That's the minimum for a mob.
Yep. Alright.
Okay.
The knob must include a single knob, a mob. This is what it makes it. A knob must be included a single knob. No more, no less. You can only have 1 leader. Alright. A spanner spanners for short. You must include 1 spanner for each vehicle or 3 bikes in it, like I said. A slaver, don't have to have a slaver. It may include a slaver. You include as many boys as you possibly can with the teeth, but they must be able to fit on a vehicle. If you can't get them on a vehicle, they ain't playing.
Oh, really?
You've got to start on a vehicle in the game. You're not allowed to start on foot.
Because you're literally rushed. You've got to get my head around the fact you're rushing out. And the key to this is to get scrap.
Yeah, not to beat each other up. It's always fun, but scrap is the thing for the game. You're trying to get as much scrap as you can. Your opponent is trying to get as much of scrap as you can. So you're trying to stop him while grabbing it.
Okay,
that's
so the key is scrap.
The key is scrap. Scrap allows you to sell on later on.
Because the only thing I'm worried about is would that be entertaining? But then if you're watching this and that's the aim of the game, then that's what we have to play for. There's no point going, let's just fight each other. Because people watching it, no, that's not the point of the game, Rich. You go and get the scrap.
Yeah, go get the scrap. All right. Your mob includes as many boys as you like.
But you've got to be able to transport them?
Got to be able to transport them.
It's a transport
truck.
Yeah, but as many bottles as you can fit on?
Yep.
Or, also it doesn't say you can hold 10 orcs?
No.
Oh, right. Oh, that's why the bases are small in there?
Yes.
Right.
It was a bit harder nowadays because the trucks were made quite small and the bases were quite small. And there used to be I think there's a rule where when you're moving it around, if they fall off, they take wings.
Right.
But we'll be using rounder bases, so we'll literally have to say that there's 4 or there's 5 on it because it'll be a bit.
Yeah, because that won't be right out.
Yeah. You could magnetise it, that's the thing that's cheating.
Yeah.
But use, you can include up to a maximum of half of the total number of orcs in your knob.
What you can do?
Use. So if you've got 4 orcs, you can have up to 2 ewes in there as well.
Right, okay.
You can't have more ewes than orcs, than the proper grown up orcs. Alright. If you have a slaver, you may include grots, however, it may not include more grots than orcs. So you can't have, unless it's grots revolutionaries, of course, there's been no orcs. Alright. Buggies, tracks, and bikes. Your mob can include 1 vehicle for up to 3 bikes for each spanner, like I said earlier. you must include enough vehicles to carry all your mob.
Right, so if you had 2 spanners,
Yep.
you could have a truck and 3 bikes.
Yep.
And you've got to be able to fit any orcs on foot into the truck.
Yep.
Or you can have 2 trucks.
Or you have 2 trucks, or you have 6 bikes.
Yeah, but then surely your knob has to start on a bike.
Yeah.
And surely the spanner has to be on the bike.
Yeah. And if I remember rightly, when we'll get to the vehicles.
I think I've got a lot of bikes now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your bikes, if I remember rightly, when I get to the bike bit, the bikes can actually carry 1 passenger.
All right. Okay, that's cool.
Alright.
So if you have 3 bikes, you can actually have 6 orcs on board.
Yeah. Won't go through all these stats from that. Each person costs teeth. Your knob is 12 teeth. Your spanner is 6 teeth. Your slaver is 6. Your boys are 5. Your ewes are 3.
I bet your grots are nothing, aren't they?
And the grots,
1, 2,
are 2.
2. Right, okay.
Alright. You have to arm them. They don't come with anything. You have to buy them equipment. You've got to buy your vehicles. Trucks and buggies are 20 points. A track is 15, and a war bike is 10.
So how many teeth did you start with?
If I think it was 100 teeth. I didn't actually. Yep, 100 teeth. I was right. Yeah, you start with 100 teeth.
Well, 12's got to go straight away because you have to have a knob, right?
You have to have a knob,
and then you have to have a banner. So 18's gone straight away.
Yep. Then you've got to have at least another couple of boys. So and a truck. So you end up usually starting with a truck. Some people just have 1 truck and kit it with boys and kit it out. Some people have a truck and a bike, or some people have 6 bikes. It will completely depend up to you. You don't have to spend all your teeth, but you've got to get your.
What are we doing? We're doing 100 teeth though.
Yeah, well, I think I've done 100 teeth.
So hang on a minute. So you got knob 12, spanner 12. Oh, that's 24. You need 3 boys. 24, 15, 24, 39. 2 trucks, 39, 49, 79 points. 79 points. You can actually get quite a lot.
They ain't got no weapons, so you got arm on that.
Oh crap, okay.
Yeah, you actually got to give them weapons. You can just go in bare fists as well.
Well, yeah, just run and get the scrap and get out.
Well, just beat up with each other. You basically, everybody's got knuckle dusters.
Oh, cool. That's very orky.
Yeah, so yeah, you can just go in and start beating each other hand to hand if you want. But beating up a truck hand to hand isn't that easy. Just want it to run you over.
Right.
So
Okay.
weapons. So you've got to buy your weapons. Mount weapons on vehicles. The only difference in 40k and in this is orcs in this don't have handheld heavy weapons. All big weapons like rocket launchers and stuff like that are always on the vehicles. You can't.
Right.
It's all like shotguns or shooters, sluggers, choppers. That's all you can have. You can have a 200 weapon, but it'll be like a shooter. It won't be a big shooter. It won't be anything like that. You can later on in the game go to the mech and get it customized. Sometimes it goes wrong, and usually badly if it does. But we buying all this. What we do, we'll wipe a gang up, get the games all set out, and run through the games with you. But that's what you need first. So it's 100 points, and literally,
I might have a look and see if I can quickly pencil an army together, see what I come up with.
Yeah.
See if it's different than what you've done as a introductory thing.
I tell you, the best thing about this, if you can't get them nowadays, if you could get hold of the old battle box that used to come out for the orcs, what I think was 20 orcs, a buggy, and some bikes, you basically had more than enough to Gorkamorka.
Yeah.
You literally don't need a lot in this game. 10 orcs, a buggy, and a couple of bikes, or 2 buggies. 10 orcs, and would give you the options you really need. It's quite a cheap game to play, and it's just fun.
A lot of these ones. So there we go. So that's what we're going to do. So the key is to get the scrap. You've got 100 teeth. There's minimum that you need to buy, and if I'm correct in saying, it's your knob and 3 orcs.
3 orcs,
and then you've got to buy a spanner, which enables you to get. You have to get a truck.
Yep.
Or you could technically, if you got your knob and 3 orcs, I know you'd have to have 2 spanners.
No.
No, because if you got your knob and 3 orcs, and that's your minimum, yeah?
That's a minimum.
A knob must have at least
3
orcs.
warriors.
Right, so you could have a knob.
You need 5. A knob, a spanner, and 3 orcs.
No, up to 3 orcs. So
These are warriors. Minimum of 3 warriors. A mob must have at least 3 orcs warriors, including its knob.
right, so you would need minimum of 5 models because you need. Oh, that's really hard to do.
No, you're right. It is a mob must have at least 3 orc warriors, including its knob. So these are the warriors. This is the warriors from down. Your knob, your spanner, they are all
Right, so you could technically then, that's where we work this route. You could have your knob,
Yep.
your spanner,
Yep. A boy.
and a boy,
Yep.
and because you got the spanner, you can have 3 bikes.
Yeah.
But then if you wanted to upgrade, you'd have to get another spanner,
Yeah.
put them in a truck,
All bikes, or 3 more bikes.
but that would still be classed as one knob,
Yeah.
one mob.
Yeah.
So a mob is, I could have 2 units of 4 boys in 2 trucks. That won't be 2 mobs, that will just be my mob, my gang.
That's your gang, yeah. There's no separate mob. It's
But
just
there is a minimum
gang.
you need.
A minimum you need was 3, which is your knob, your spanner, and at least 1 boy.
Right, okay. So obviously I'd said to you, you might as well bring what we had before.
But you won't make a different argument then, didn't you?
Possibly.
I know you would.
But
Good thing I brought a selection of models up.
hey, take something you do well.
Because I bought loads of bikes, because I wanted bikes.
And that's what I was thinking. But then we got to go down the. You need to find the. Blah, 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 blah.
Now what is he looking for?
The Gorkamorka. Gorkamorka.
Yeah, that will be later on. When now you.
Oh, look at that! It coming like a wrecking ball. The ball hits D3 random locations on target and penetrates armor automatically. Ooh.
Yeah, when you start off, it's quite basic. When you start to buy TV and upgrade your vehicles, it gets fun.
Yes,
and
it's quite funny.
It's not a serious game. It is
I'm going to try and embrace my inner orc.
Yeah, you got your campaign, starting campaign, playing the campaign. We'll go through that bit by bit as we're playing it.
Yeah, we'll have to chip away with these.
Yeah. Mob rank rating, serious injuries, warriors go down. We'll go through these as we're playing the game, so it makes it easier. So you got your scenario, or serious injury charts, captured, crippled vehicles, getting it fixed. So if your vehicle gets broken and it can't move, you can't play a game. You've got to get it fixed. If you go, oh, I'm going to spend all my teeth, and thinking, next turn you sugar lump, my vehicle's just broken down.
So I can't play until I get more teeth and fix it.
You've got to fix your vehicle. So
and how do you get teeth?
By collecting scrap.
But you can't get scrap unless you can get out and play the game.
Well, if your first game, your vehicle's fine. So you want to get as much scrap as you can to get it. You can sell equipment back. I think you can sell it at half the price you bought it for.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so you've got to be there like, I've just spent all my teeth on new equipment. Yeah, but my vehicle doesn't move, it can't move. You can't play.
Get out.
You can't do anything. So you've got to be a bit like, oh, I've got to fix my vehicle first, because if I don't fix my vehicle, I can't go out.
Jesus.
And one of the worst things to do, what I used to do a lot, was capture spanners. Right. Because you can't, if you haven't got a spanner,
you can't fix.
You can't move your vehicle. Your vehicles don't. You can't do anything with your vehicles. You have to have a spanner for every vehicle. So you should go out, pick on the opponent's spanners, kill them or capture them. I would really. Then they'd have to spend all their teeth on the new spanner to fix it.
That army we got donated, they had spanners in it, didn't it? And slavers.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you've got all bits and pieces. So it is a fun little game. You collect experience by doing different things. Through it.
Oh, there you go, look. A warrior that reaches his level, big boss, may not advance any further. He's just too tough and art to get any better. So that's when you have to retire him.
I'm pretty sure it's when you retire, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's there, he's hard. He's hard.
I bet he's hard.
Oh, yeah. We're
oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Gorkamorkas.
So you've got the skills. You've got Gorkas and you've got Morkas. Each have different skills. So a knob for the Gorkas can have everything except for odds. Odds is a different type of skill set. Morkas can have everything apart for ferocity. And it tells you basically on the page tells what they can have.
So Gorkas look like they're stronger of this because everybody can have muscle.
Yeah.
Where Morkas can have cunning.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming muscle and cunning will have different effects on the gangs.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So when you go to the actual skill table.
Oh, I see. So cunning has a skill table.
These are all skills. These are different types of skills.
Right. Okay.
You've got your basic advanced table in here where you get to certain experience points. You roll on the table. If you roll certain things, you get like Ardour, +1 strength or +1 attack, +1 web skill, or +1 business skill. And then you've got was not, so select one of the standard skill tables for your knob and randomly generate a skill from it. So you'll go to your certain skill table, know what, choose any of the skill table and randomly generate a skill from it. So the 12, you could pick any of those even if it was an odd one.
So I'm going to be interested now. Let's turn them over. So let's have a look at cunning. How much the skill we're used by knob, reroll, looter, dodgy. A warrior with this skill has a preternatural talent for getting out of the way of shots and blows. If they suffer a hit from any source, they get 6+ saves to dodge it. Right, okay. Duck and weave. The warrior ducks and weaves as he moves through the desert. Means you're -1 to shoot him. Play dead. Sneak off. The warrior's almost impossible to capture after battle. If you roll a capture result on the series table, the warrior escapes completely unscathed with all their kit. Treats a full recovery.
Yeah.
So muscle, because Morkers get flying tackle. The warrior adds +2 to their combat score. Ardour's nails. Good right arm. Headbutt. Chuck. If the warrior wins a round of hand-to-hand combat, instead of hitting your opponent, he can throw a d6 inches thick skull. If a warrior has the skill, is hitting hand-to-hand combat, reduce the strength of each hit by
1.
Alright, okay.
So you build up your skills on your
So
thing.
we're gonna, I think generally, if we start with the same, and then we go in different directions, they're gonna be so different.
Yeah, yeah. And then you've got your odd skills, or you've got your dock, your tinkerer, your wrecker, your fixer, your gun boy, your
backseat driver. This warrior is very good at suggesting courses of action to the driver. If the warrior is the vehicle bundle driving, the vehicle's driver may use the warrior's leadership characteristics for any tests that are required to make, turning under thrusters, avoiding rams, and so on.
Yeah, so if you've got if you've got real high leadership,
backseat driver. But these are random.
These are random.
But then if you go Gorkas, you can't have odds.
No, only your
spanner can have odd.
Yeah.
But he can't have cunning or ferocity. But if you're Morkers, boys can't have muscle. A lot of them can't have muscle, but they can all have cunning. Spanners can have odds, and so can your knob.
But it's like on here, you can choose any of the skill table and randomly generate a skill of it. Select one of the standard tables and you randomly generate. So you're always randomly generating the skills. Yeah. But yeah, you can get some real funny results. And
of course, I'm just looking now. So, these are the rules. So they're written by Rick Priestley, Andy Chambers, and Gavin Thorpe.
And they thought they were being punished when they wrote
because of After Epic 40,000. Third version. Wow. Well, we better
write a list out.
We're going to write a list. I'm going to have a go at writing a list, but I think if we start with exactly the same one, because the fun of that is it's going to go in different directions.
Oh yeah.
By the time you get your skills and wounds and all sorts of bits, it'll be funny to see how the mobs change, and they will change.
Yeah. It's also funny how people arm their trucks up.
Yeah, because you've had experience playing this. Because like you've always said to me, you like to use to capture people and beat them with a stick when they're on the ground. You said you used to capture stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch out for that. So I reckon once we play the game, you'll be like, oh yeah, I used to be Gorkers, or I used to be Morker. It sounds very Morker to capture stuff.
The cunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, even when you go, where some people go, oh, they made their vehicles very rammy. They like ram stuff. Or shoot up. Where I used to make them where you could have claws that would come over and grab people out of the vehicle. and run off with them.
Because it sounds like you want a lot of slaves.
Oh
to
yeah,
do your mining.
Yeah, or South America.
Best edit that out. Right, okay. So we'll be right back. We'll get an army. God, it's 30 minutes now. Sorry guys, we've got to get filled back.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in a minute, alright? Okay guys, so here's the armistice. They're both the same. This is mine here. This is Jason's here. Our gimbal isn't playing up, so I do apologise if we do wobble a bit. And this, I've got a new phone actually, so the camera quality looks a little bit better. But there's no super steady setting on it, so I do apologise if there's a bit of wobbling around. So we both have a knob with a slugger and chopper. We both got 2 spanner boys. One spanner boy is going to be the driver of the truck and the other one is on the bike. We then have 2 boys, in this case it's the 2 on the outside for me here. They've both got shooters, and the boy in the middle has got a slugger, so he wants to get into combat with you. And then one boy, which you can't see on the model, is a gunner for the truck. So the trucks come with, James just give me this list here, heavy shooters, which are basically heavy bolters really, and the spanner on the bike is armed with a shooter, yeah?
Yep.
Right, and the rules are, if I roll a 6+ to hit, on any of my shots, I have to roll according to this, a 4+ to get another shot next turn.
Yeah.
If I can't beat that score,
You run out of ammo.
I'll run. Oh god, right, okay. So there we go. That's it. That's our army list. How do we deploy? Oh, you got to put scrap down as well.
We've got to do the scenario and we'll do this.
Well, we're doing first scenario, aren't we?
Yep.
Right, we'll be right back in a minute.
Okay, guys. So we are playing scenario 2. Well, we were here first. So basically, what it means is both gangs have turned up at the exactly same time in a bit of the field, and they're going to get some scrap. Now we roll for scrap, and we only got 4 pieces of scrap on the table. There's one there. There's one behind those barrels there, behind those there, and the last one is there. Now Rich had to set up first, so he's set up his bike behind the hill there,
With
and
a shooter.
with a shooter passenger on the back. Then he's got his truck over there with his rest of his gang in it. He's got a combat guy, shooter, and his knob.
Yeah.
And then I have set up over here with all my shooty and my knob in that truck, and I've got my bike and with guys on the back. It's just, I know they're meant to be able to fit, but they're old bases. They're too big a bases. And he's on the back of that bike there. And now Rich is going to go first.
All right,
so what are we going to do?
There's no turn, is there? There's no turns in this game. So by rights, I can go 6 inches forward.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he could jump off 8.
He could jump off. Yeah, because you
run 8. But
yep.
Can he get off before I thrust forward? So he can get off before I thrust, or if I thrust forward and then jump off, he takes that damage, doesn't he?
I'm not sure. I think you might have to do all your movement first, then do it. So I think for movement.
Oh, safely boarding. All right, so...
well, I would say you jump off and then...
He's saying get off and then he boots it. Or do you have to do your whole movement?
We'll find out for you. Okay, guys, so Rich has moved his normal movement.
Right, so we found out I can get off before I use my thruster.
Yep.
I'm going to do 145-degree turn.
Yep.
So I am going to turn.
You just pivot like it is on the centerpiece. And
then I'm going to move forward 6 inches because it's automatic for it.
That'll be using your thruster. Your first thrust is free, but still using your thruster.
Yeah, that's right.
So if you use your thruster, your man would have to.
Yeah, I can, but I can take damage.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So
if he jumps off
on a 4+, he takes a hit.
Yeah. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't take a hit.
So he can run onto that.
Yep.
All right. So that's that done. So this can move 6. Yeah?
Yep.
And he can turn 45. Now on a 2+ I can thrust.
Yep.
And that's 6 or D6? No, that's 6, isn't it? So I'm going to do 6. And on a 3+ I can thrust.
Yep.
Yes. And then he's going to jump out. On a 4+, he takes a hit. Oh,
he
yes.
takes a hit. So you place him where he's on the vehicle, next to the vehicle.
Right. So he's there like that.
Yep. So now he takes a strength 3 hit.
No, he doesn't.
But he can't do nothing.
No, that's fine. And then he's going to jump out. Oh, he's all right. So he's going to run 8. Oh, I can't get to it. Yes, I can. Is it anywhere on the vehicle?
From the side, anywhere on the side of the vehicle, yeah.
So he can run around to there then?
Yeah.
Oh, and I might as well turn him, haven't I? I've got to take a leadership test, haven't I?
Yeah.
Oh no, he fails! Oh, yes! Right, okay. I'm embracing my Yorkiness. So I failed that. Failing the test moves the vehicle D6 forward and ends it. So vehicle may turn 45 degrees at the end of each successful thrust. I failed that. Failing the test moves the vehicle D6 inches forward and ends its movement phase. So what's this thruster table? Oh, that's if I failed the thrust. Right, so I failed that, so I move forward.
6. So you're going to go straight forwards. So that will hit those stuff.
Yeah. Then what?
We'll have to look up that, find the rules for that. So I'm going to pause this a minute, guys, for him.
Okay, I've taken over filming for a minute. So it's D3 damage and it's automatic penetration.
Yeah.
So then
You're taking
2 damage.
2 damage.
Then I got to roll for locations.
Yep. So that would be on your sheet that you've got there, I think.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's the max. Just roll dice because it's all here. Right.
What are you doing?
1, 2, 3.
All right. So the 2 damages these a 6 and a 4.
Right. The 4.
It's automatic penetration.
Automatic penetration. So you want to roll that 4.
4.
It's a 4. Driver pipes bent. The vehicle swerves, so it would be swerving.
Which will be. I'm assuming that's a head-on ram, so it swerves left, right, or forward.
Yeah.
Right. So it's going to swerve forward, but I've smashed through that anyway.
Yeah. So you'll be going forwards.
Yeah.
Right. And the other one was a 6.
Yeah.
Right. Roll it again.
1.
1. That's okay. Thrust is jammed. The vehicle immediately thrusts in a straight line until you fail a test or ram. Crash into something. If it survives, the vehicle may move normally in its future turns after the vehicle jam is resolved. Normally in future turns after the thrust jam is resolved. Yeah. So
Right. So we ignore that now because I've smashed into that. Does that now go forward another?
yeah, you basically smash through it. Kind
Yeah. So do I do that now?
Of. You do. What was the 4 one? Number 4 was
The 4 was
you swerve.
swerve, which I'm going straight forward.
So you go straight forwards.
Yeah. And 6 was.
Thrust is jammed. The vehicle immediately thrusts in a straight line. Until you fail a test or ram crash into something. So you've already smashed. So you carry on coming straight forwards.
Right. You'll have to take over this then.
So Yep. So
Right. Okay. So I get that. So what I'm going to do is now my 4th turn, my 4th thrust. So this will be a 4+. Right. So I come forward another D6.
So you're going to end up slamming into that one if you go straight forwards.
Yeah. But if I roll a 3 now, it stops.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you stop.
So that's
right.
that's smash forward there, and that's it. The vehicle immediately thrusts in a straight line forwards until you fail a test or round crash into something, and I've sorted out the.
Right. So what happens when you fail a thrust test?
No, it's all right. Moves normally in future turns after the thrust jam is resolved. That's it.
Thrust jam resolved.
That's not. I've resolved it. I keep going until I crash.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah. So
so that's it. And my other one was I swerve. So
Yeah.
I got away with that.
Yeah.
Because what I wanted to do was turn and shoot. But, if you thrust, can you still shoot?
No, I think you can.
That's what I wanted to do.
Well, I went forward because you crashed.
Well, no, but if I pass, I would have turned that way. And
But the fixed weapon, so you won't be able to shoot anywhere. mate.
no, that's why I tried to do my
right, yeah.
leadership test to turn that way.
You might be able to. I'm not sure.
But it doesn't matter, I
Yeah.
line of sight anyway.
Yeah.
I can't do any more shooting, so that looks like that's my turn.
Yep. So that will be me.
Cool. Right, Jason's moving the truck forward 6. I don't know if he's going to go as crazy as I did.
I'm going to get out 8.
Oh, yeah, you can get on that.
I'm then going to do 1 turn.
Yeah, see, he's flanked me like a naval battle. Because that turn's okay.
Yep. I'm then. Oh, do I thrust him? I'm going to go for...
A thrust 2+.
Yeah.
He's going to ram me.
Going to go for a 2+ ram. Yep.
Oh no, he's going to ram me. Oh my god, let's close in on this. 3+. Oh, he's done it. Oh, he needs one more. Oh my god. Oh, this is going to be ugly. Right, I need you to fail this. Oh, he does. Yes. Right, so you got to do a thrusty failure test.
Yep.
So according to this, then roll d6, sir.
5.
5. Oh no, moves forward d6. 2. Oh, he's short.
No.
Oh no. So that's T-boning me. According to this.
Better teabagging, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. Right, so the amount of damage each ram caused to both rammer and target shown below. So T-bone. Damage, the rammer is 1 and I take D3.
Right,
so I'm assuming this is automatic then again.
Yeah, because ramming was automatic penetration, right? So you take D3, yeah?
I take D3.
So you're taking 3.
3, and you're taking 1.
Yeah. So, right, locations.
Oh, you'll have to do that, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. I'm going to lose my truck here at the first bloody opportunity. I'm bugging out. I'm bottling it.
Which book was it in again?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
I'm going to port. Jace is a great GM. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Look, I've got my pad here. So, right. What are you doing?
This is the locations. So it's all on 4.
Oh, Christ. All right. Yahtzee.
4 is wheels and tracks.
Brilliant.
Right. So
that's only fair. Look, he's hitting the
wheel, yeah. And it's all.
Oh, that's not good.
2 5s and a 6. Right.
So it doesn't accumulate, I hope.
I'm not sure. We'll have to find out about that in a minute. Right. Transversion knocks shells damage. The vehicle spins, so you'll be spinning twice. And a 6.
Will I?
Mob spins destroyed. The vehicle spins and is immobilized.
Oh, game over.
Well, not really.
How? It's immobilized. I'm going to get scrap off now.
You got your bike?
Yeah, not for much longer.
Right, so you spin. So spinning should be somewhere.
Spinning is that. So I'll spin right round.
Right round.
And baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Okay.
Right, I don't think it's you add.
I don't think you accumulate it.
No.
I wouldn't have thought so. That's just unlucky you rolled 2 5s. But I'm immobilised facing that way.
Yep.
Brilliant. So I can't. So if I bug out now, I'm going to lose my truck.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bad start to my mob.
You made the charge forwards.
I didn't want to go that far forwards.
Right. Wait. My location.
Oh yeah.
A 3.
Do I get to roll that?
No, it's me. Gubbins. Right. If there are no gubbins on the vehicle, then the engine are hit. Right. So I hit my engine.
I should have got to roll that.
I did the damage.
4. 4 on the engines, guys.
Outright shunt snapped off. The vehicle is immobilised.
Fuck you know. Serves you right.
Yes, sir. If there are no gubbins on the vehicle, then the engines are hit. Engines. And it 4 is outright shunt snapped off. The vehicle is immobilised.
Brilliant.
So we're both immobilised.
Oh, well, in that case, then next turn I'm going to challenge your knob. Because you can do that, can you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's funny as hell. Oh, I'm so glad you're immobilised as well.
Right, bike.
Oh, yeah, you got your bike to do now. Good grief.
He's going to go 6. There. He's going to do his...
yeah, it's free.
Thrust to 6.
But if you try to turn...
There. That's it. If you thrust, I think it's -1 to shoot.
I don't know.
Beyond the shooting, the other page. I'm sure it is.
Yeah, -1 for firing from a vehicle which uses its thrusters.
Yeah.
-1 target used its thrusters. So if you're shooting at me while using your thrusters, and I've used my thrusters, you're -2.
Yeah. And I've only got a range of 18.
Oh, you got a shooter, have you?
Yeah, same as you.
Right, so shoot a range of 18 plus 1 at 12 inches. Well, that's not it.
No.
So you'll be -2, and if you're a spanner like me, you got.
Actually,
But this is skill of 3, so you're.
well, what I might do is just thrust again to get.
Well, you've 2 plus. Yeah, so you can do another 6. Oh, and then shoot. Oh, I should have done that. So that should be 12 there. Yeah.
Yep.
So -1, you need 5 to it. And your thruster.
Shooter is only one shot.
Shooter is 1 shot. No, he misses.
Was I even hit?
5.
Oh, 5 is it? Okay.
Well, your standard ballistic skill's 3, so you need 4. I use my thruster, become 5.
Yeah.
You use your thruster, becomes 6. -1 for being plus range, 5. That's it then.
Yeah, I could shoot my pistol at him because that's the pistol's range of.
Pistol, which is your slugger.
Yeah. Is it 12?
Slugger is 12, it's just +1 at 6 inches. So you'd be -1 because you're shooting from a thrusting vehicle.
I might actually just shoot at the other vehicle. No, it's on 12.
What, you can shoot the vehicle as well?
Yeah, 3 6, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
But yeah. That's.
These. Oh, can I shoot those in a ramming?
You rammed, didn't
I
you?
think
I
vehicle
doubt you probably have to hold on.
Yeah, I will say no to that.
I'd say no to that.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Right, okay. So we'll pause this. Right, okay, so
Okay.
he's going to move 4 onto that one.
Alright.
And he can move back 2 inches now? Or
Yeah,
run?
his movement's halved.
Yeah, but I can still run.
Yeah, he's still running.
So I'll run 4 that way and use the cover a little bit. Like so. He's going to shoot into there and try his luck. Right, so. I might shoot both of them at him. Actually, I'll move him back 2 inches to there. And I'll shoot with him, and then I can get within range, can't I? Just go 6 forward. Oh no, he can go under there, can't he?
Boarding vehicles?
Yeah. Yeah, he could run onto that one, couldn't he?
Yeah, if he's in 2, I'll look up boarding for you in a second.
Oh, no, he'd be within 4 because he was there. So.
Yeah, so we could run onto it. Yeah, so I can look up boarding, what the boarding is for a second.
Yeah, try.
Right, so you've ran
Right,
him.
so I've run onto him.
Yep.
And then I can move him.
Yeah.
So he can do a 45-degree turn, which will be there. Move forward 6.
For turning, you've got to move before you turn in this game. You've got to at least move.
Allow a vehicle to move up to 6 inches, which may take up to 2 45-degree turns, moving 1 to 3. Ah, right, okay. So I've got to move forward 1 inch.
Yep.
Turn.
Yep.
I can move another
5.
5 inches, but I can do another inch. Turn.
Yep.
And then do another 4.
Yeah.
Then, according to you, I can do a thrust.
Yep.
And then hang on. I can't board and right. So I've done a thrust.
Yeah.
I want to take a leadership test,
Okay.
which is a leadership of
What are you doing a leadership test for?
an additional turn.
Oh, we want to do additional turn.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is gameplay. If I can turn and go another 6 that way, next turn he can just jump off and then he can go and catch up someone else.
Yeah.
So leadership of 7, 8. So a fairway turn which means I move forward D6.
Is it D6 or is it a?
I didn't fail a thruster turn, I failed a turn.
But you thrusted.
No, I didn't thrust, I'm doing a turn. My first thrust was 3.
Yeah, it's might be 3, but you still thrusted.
No, but your first, yeah, but if you try to do a leash, if you try to turn and you fail, you come forward D6 inches
got
like
you.
you did. So
2.
2 inches. So I'm actually there. And ends the vehicle movement, so I can't do that. So that's how they stuck there. That's what I was hoping to do, is spin it around, go there. But obviously you can come up to me and shoot me. So he is going to run 4 inches that way. Shooting wise, he's going to shoot into that. So it's 1 shot, yeah?
Yep.
Within 12, so it's +1 to hit. But do I miss that because you used your thrusters last turn?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
so it carries on, so it'll be 5 to hit.
You hit. Location.
Okay.
This is right at the back. There's one there now.
Location, well, I rolled D6 anyway.
6 is the engine.
I got the strength to penetrate.
What strength is it?
Oh, well, I'll tell you. Sorry, truck.
No, the actual gun. Strength of the gun.
Oh, it's only 3.
I won't do it then.
Yeah. Yeah, engine's 10.
Yeah.
So can't do it. Right, and then he's got a shooter. Hasn't he?
Yep.
So he's going to roll the hit.
Now he's thrusted the turn. Oh, he hasn't thrusted this turn though, but
No,
I thrusted my
you
turn.
did.
Yeah.
So that's a hit.
Location.
5
5.
this time.
Is 8. Armour 8.
Right, okay.
So you D6 plus your strength.
Which is being a shooter should be 3. So look, shooter. 3. No. That's my turn done.
Alright.
So pass that bad boy over.
Alright. There we go, guys.
So this is one continuous game because you don't have to worry about turns.
No.
So far this game's taken 20 minutes, but the amount of rules we've had to look up.
Right, so he will go his
4 in it.
4.
If you run, or
Yeah.
2.
Actually, I'm going to stay there. And I think I might just go on Overwatch because I've got a range of 18. Yeah. So this one will be going 6.
Yeah. And then another 6, which is 3.
Because he's on the back of the vehicle, isn't he?
Yeah.
6 to there. Do I go for another one? I might as well go, so I need to get a bit closer. Yep, it's
So that's
fine.
another 6.
Get some to there.
You imagine him, he's hanging off, waving his gun, shooting.
He could jump off and charge you as well.
Yeah, you could do.
Well, I think it might be a bit hard to hit you actually. Right, so that's that. Right.
So you're not going to do another, you don't need to do another thrust, do you?
I could, I don't know what bikes ramming it. Might be a bit hard for bikes to ram.
Let's have a look. Shunting. The shunting bike does no damage to the larger target and takes D3 damage if shunted by a larger rammer. So
A larger target, is it? Shunting a larger target?
a shunting bike does no damage to a large target.
Well, they're not the same size.
Target damage will take 1 damage. So you do nothing. You not doing anything. I take 1 damage.
Bike does not no damage to a large target, and if shunted by a large, right?
Yeah. So if the truck shunted you out the back,
Yeah,
so I
take D3.
But if
you'd only
you're-
take 1.
I'd only take 1 damage.
Oh.
But that's your second thrust.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 3+ now.
Yeah. But a 3+ would probably.
If you fail it, you'll come forward D6 anyway, because you're not trying to turn.
Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah.
So you've got nothing to lose. It's not like you're going to spin.
Yeah, but if I shoot.
But then if you shove me, you'll shove me off the board.
Oh, you take damage.
Yeah. But you still shunt me off the board.
Do I chuck you off the board or do I damage? I think it's damage, mate. I've gone the damage table first, so it might flip you over.
It could do, couldn't it?
Yeah, depending where I roll on the damage table. If I roll on gubbins, you automatically would drop your loot.
Yeah, well, it's up to you, mate.
Oh, it's a risky one, isn't it?
What are you, human or an orc? Carl, I'm doing stupid stuff. I mean, you've got this game in the bag anyway.
Bike. What's the armour of a bike?
Not very high, mate. Still.
10 in the engine.
Yeah. Same as the bloody... Oh, the cruise armour 0. What's up to you, mate?
I'm needing...
But it is getting...
You thrusted, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thrusted.
Oh, it is half 11 here.
Right, so I'm going to go see if I go forwards. So it's on a 3+.
3+. Yeah, so you go forward, so you shunt me.
Yep.
But I thought I read somewhere you pushed me forward. Maybe not.
It's just damage, isn't it?
I thought you... Yeah, but you might want to check the main rules. I thought you shunted me forward D6 inches, which will push me off the board if I pass.
Yeah, but...
Okay, here we go. We'll look it up. So on the bike,
6,
which is engines.
Which is engines.
So it's one damage automatically, D6 damage. 2.
The engine damage, no gas engine moves may be taken for the rest of the game. So you...
Hang on. No thrusters?
Gas engine moves may be taken for the rest of the game. If there's a gas engine, all gas engines.
So you've immobilised me?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud. Really? We think it says no gas engine, so I can't do a normal move, but somehow I'm having to cobble something together and we think we can still thrust.
Basically,
but I have to take tests. So yeah, because if I'm say here and I want to get off the board, my first thrust being a bike is free, but then if I want to move any more, I've got to keep thrusting. And of course, if I'm thrusting, I'm suffering penalties for shooting.
Yeah.
And of course, even if I'm only moving 6 inches, anybody jumping off now will take damage.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So they've got away with that.
Yeah.
Because you ram, that's it, you're done.
Yeah, I might chop the bloke off in a minute.
Well, you got to do now, and yeah, finish your move.
That's the bloke I've done. I'm not
right, okay.
the other stuff yet. Right. Now you haven't moved. Your vehicle hasn't moved. So
No, it can't. It's immobilised.
It's immobilised, yeah.
But so's yours. But you could shoot you every shooter into me.
Yeah, I could, yeah. Well, I might do my knob might just charge you.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Vehicle driver, taking racing. Let me just find out about getting it on and off.
Oh, we'll pause this.
Yeah, yep.
Right, Jason's challenged my boss, so yeah, come on, let's have some of it.
So that's in the combat. He's going to get off 4 and go to there. And then he's going to, he'll be shooting. So he's going to shoot him.
Yeah, so short range, you'll need 3 to it.
Yep.
4 to wound. 5 to wound.
5 to wound, yeah. No.
Nope, that's fine.
So a hit, but didn't do nothing. So
Okay.
that's okay.
Combat then.
Vehicle.
Oh, you want to know? Oh yeah, all right, do that one.
We'll shoot the vehicle.
Right, so 2 sustained dice.
Oh yeah, got 2 seconds.
Doing X amount of shots, because this is, 5 shots. So this is different to 40k, where you do your roll to hit, then roll the sustained. This is roll the sustained, and then roll for it. So,
anything for close range?
what, for your big shooter? No. So you only need 4 to it.
Well, I might run out of ammo.
Right, so Jace rolled a 6, so he might run out of ammo. On a 4+, he doesn't.
Right. 2, right, so there's 3 hits. Right, I'll do the 4+ now. No, don't run out of ammo.
Right. So, hang on a minute, why have I got numbers here?
That's your locations.
So, all right. So you could roll.
Well, yeah, but I think that's the location. Sorry if I've done it wrong, but the
Yeah,
location.
no, that doesn't seem wrong. Oh no, because there's no 6. There's no.
6 should be the engine. 3 should be gubbins. Well, when I wrote it out.
Ah, yeah, I wrote it out properly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right. So here's the locations.
Okay. Here we go.
A 2 is a fixed weapon.
Right.
A 4 is the wheels, and a 5 is the driver.
Right. Yeah, you have definitely wrote it out wrong then. Right. Okay. So you got what?
2.
A 2.
Fixed weapon, so it's armour 8.
Yeah. A what? What's your other hits?
The other is a 4, which
Yeah,
is the wheel,
and
the driver.
a 5.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So ready?
So the strength of
Fixed
a weapon.
your strength of your weapon is 5. The fixed weapon is 8. That's the penetrating it.
Yeah. So it's going to be doing. This is the fixed weapon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is a 3, which is a crack shaft damage. You must roll a 4+ on a d6 every turn to use this weapon.
Yeah.
So that's that one.
So number 4 is
Wheels.
wheels,
I rolled a 4.
and that's 8. So that's penetrating. So that's 9. And damage is
A 3. The upper cog link damage reduce all movement by -1.
Well, that's immobilised anyway.
If moves are reduced to 0, the vehicle is crippled.
yeah, well, it's
Alright.
immobilised anyway. And 5 would be
Driver.
driver. That's a hit on the driver, which will be my spanner.
And that is a 2. The driver caught by the blast. The driver must take a leadership test. If he fails, the vehicle swerves.
Well, it's immobilised anyway. He failed, so it would have swerved. But it's
Yeah.
immobilised, so I got away with that. So
Yeah.
damage and stuff on this isn't that bad.
No, you need to roll low. The lower on the driver one, the lower you roll, the better.
Right,
Because
okay.
the driver is hit by the weapon as normal, or takes a strength 3 hit by a ram, sweep, rank. So the lower.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's okay. I get that. So then the only thing you got left to do is, if you want, is to jump this crazy lunatic off to try and attack him, I suppose.
Well, it's charging the vehicle, but I've got to.
Oh yeah, because I'm on the vehicle, aren't I?
Yeah, I've got to see if.
Yeah, but then that's like boarding, so you got to take a initiative test, or if you take a hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think.
I don't think you can board a bike.
No.
All right, we're going to do combat.
Right.
Jace feels he can't shoot with that because he rammed it. Possibly he can. Comments. Leave the comments in the rules. Leave us a comment about the rules. Right, combat. Oh, Jason's got to look that up. Sorry, this is first game for ages and we've just bombarded him with loads of different rules. As this has now become a piece of terrain and I'm hunkered down in it, Jason loses his charge bonus. Yeah. So it's 1 attack. I'm assuming Slugger Chopper gives you an extra attack.
Yep.
So it's 2 dice. Both got a weapon skill of 4. Do we both fight at the same time? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like second edition.
But how does this work?
Whoever gets the highest.
Yeah, but do you roll a d? Do you get 1 for fumble and all that sort of crap?
Yeah, there is.
So is it second edition combat?
Yeah.
Right, because we've just come out of playing a 3rd edition game. Right, so I got weapon skill of 4. Oh, that's 1 for you then, I'm assuming. Oh, so that's 1 it.
Yeah.
Won it.
We went here. Yeah.
You won it because we're both weapon skills 4.
Right. Now the chopper.
It gives you +1 strength, right?
Right. So I'm strength of
3 becomes 4, so you need force to win. That's a wound. I don't have a save by the looks of it.
No. So you go down. You only got 1.
I only got 1 wound anyway.
Yep. So you go down, and there's no. Right. Once you have established the number of strikes caused by the remaining pressure is the same as the hits from shooting, refer back to the shooting section to remind yourself how it works. We've done that. Strikes.
So I've just lost that. So I've been knocked down, but there could be a case of I'm not actually out.
If a warrior fights with a single weapon, then all strikes afflicted with hand-to-hand combat. Same.
I'll just pause this a minute, guys. Right, so my knob has been taken out. So basically, one, it's getting late here now. Two, I've taken 25%, so I'd have to take a bottle test.
Yep.
So I'm going to immediately fail that. I'm going to tell Jace I'm bottling it. So I have to take...
Best way to do your test.
Yeah.
Because if you bottle out,
no. If I bottle out, I immediately bottle out.
Yeah.
But I have to take leadership tests for all the scrap I'm carrying.
Yeah.
Now. So leadership is a 7 to keep it. This one here, he keeps it. This one here, he keeps it. This one here, he keeps it.
So you keep all the scrap apart from one.
So I got 3 bits of scrap. You captured 1.
Yep.
So even though my war boss, but now we have to. That was lucky. We have to see what happens to, I'm assuming, damaged vehicles, my war boss, experience, teeth, all that sort of malarkey. So what we'll do is we'll do this off camera, and then when we come back for our after game roundup. Right, so a lot of time has passed, nearly 30 minutes before the end of the game, and this now, because it's going to get easier for you as the game goes on. But Jace, what happened to your gang or mob?
Well, because you ran away. Like it says, the game is about the scrap.
Yes, and I got more scrap.
And he passed every single.
I've got 11 teeth, and I don't know what to do with it yet.
Yeah.
So I'll deal with that later.
I won, and I got 1 scrap counter.
Yes.
But if I'm lucky.
Yeah, right, hang on, you can't say anything. I've got to say what happened to me. So you just say what happened to your gang.
Right, well, my knob now has got plus 1 leadership because he won. So he goes up to leadership 8. He also got a skill because he got out of it.
Because he's got a lot.
Yeah, so he's toughness 5, so I'm going to be charging him to combat like a...
Yeah, because I need 6 to wound him.
I did pick my gang thing before I rolled my leadership stuff. I picked...
Your
Morka. Then I started rolling my skills, so he's got plus 1 toughness. So for Morka, he's pretty good at fighting, but they're more cunning than brutal.
But then what Jace did do is he picked the wrong skills for the wrong people.
Yeah,
because
so
he's tired and didn't pay attention.
Well, no, because I picked the thing for.
Yeah,
you got to pick what race you want to be, where you want to go before you start rolling the skills.
Right.
And I said I'm going to be Morka. So then when I rolled up, I got Watts knots, and I went. Right, gunner or the spanner is now a gun boy. You can't really do nothing about that.
Yeah, but it does mean you there's a chance if your gun blows up or something like that, it's not.
Oh yeah, I may not run out of ammo.
Yeah.
So my spanner, who's a driver, might actually start moving around a bit and start thinking, I'm going to take a bigger gun or something. So he went up with skill as well. My gunner is a dodgy bugger. It's the way of putting it. He got the dodgy skill. So he's got basically a 6+ save against anything. So
yeah, that's pretty good.
So when you start shooting my vehicle and I've hit the crew, you hit my gunner, he's like, yeah, I want to roll a 6 so I can dodge out the way of it. So apart from that, and I got a mighty 2 teeth. I won, I got 2 teeth.
Right, so I lost. Let's start with the positives first. I got 11 teeth. And my gunner went up experience and got +1 wound, so he's got 2 wounds now.
Yeah, it's a pretty good gunner.
So then I had to roll for my knob to see what happened to him. He died. I have to roll a d6, which would be 1, 2, 3, as in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, or 60. And then I had to roll another d6 for the 1 to 6. So you could have like 16 or 66. No, I rolled 2 1s. So my knob is dead. He's no more. Which resulted in the mob having a bit of a bust up. And the 2 characters with the most experience were, oddly enough, both my spanners, and a little bit of a disagreement and a fisticuffs. And then one of my spanner boys won and has become my knob. But, unlike Jace, didn't get enough experience to get any skills. No. Then, the beautiful little scrap cherry on the top of my scrap pile was my truck's been nicked.
So nicked?
It's been taken away.
You abandoned it.
I know.
You ran away and
Shut your face, because it was getting late. It's even bloody 12 here already. Right, so I thought, bugger it, I abandoned it, I captured loads of scrap, but I lost my buggy. Now we immediately have to play one of our boys is missing or one of our vehicles is missing. So the next scenario has to be me trying to recapture the truck. If I capture it, all's well and good. If I don't, I've probably lost it. Yeah. And thankfully with this game, you can start on foot 12 inches away and any vehicles then come on afterwards. So I'll start off with my 3 boys. Jace has to defend the truck with D3 boys, and then I can bring my bike on as well. But we'll check. I might have to just get it off the board. Once I get a guy in it, he can drive it, and we're good. So, actually, can I start with the driver and gunner as well?
Yeah.
So I'll start with 5 men on the board.
Yeah. But you want to keep your bike can't be on the board.
No, but that means you're only going to have D3 models on the board. I can start off with the spanner, which was the driver of the truck. Yeah. And my 2 shooters in the combat, and the gunner himself.
Well, yeah, because he's not the truck's driver, is he? So you might as well start on the board.
Yeah, so I can start. Yeah, and we'll have to check as soon as I get on it, can I bug out? Because it won't be fighting for scrap; it'll be just capturing that.
Yeah, I'll take you.
I'm going to check that now. Bloody hell, man! I can't believe I've lost. I mean, you've come away. You won and got loads of experience. I lost, got loads of teeth, which I don't know what to do with. Well, you have to tell me what I can do with it afterwards.
One of the boys is special. Get your numbers back.
Ended. The game ends when one of the mobs fails its bottle test or the captives have escaped. Important: the defender mob takes bottle test. The captured defenders, one of the bugs is missing. It's possible it's not going to reclaim the vehicle. This was done again immediately from the battle. The vehicle may be placed to the center forward. Any of the attackers who reach the vehicle may drive away. The captured vehicle does not increase the chance of the defender reinforcements turning up until the attacker starts driving away. Right. If the attacker manages to get the captives off the table, the game ends immediately and they have won. So I've got to get the truck off the board.
It sounds like as soon as you start the engine, I can come on.
You can start bringing on reinforcements.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I've got to get it off the board. I've got to get it off the board, so I can't just capture it.
No.
Defenders are starting from the second turn. The defender rolls a d6 for each group at the start of the turn and adds the turn number. If the score is 8 or more, the group turns up, back from its scavenging in the desert. Each group arrives on a random table edge. Group?
They'll be my men.
The attacker will bring vehicles on from random table at the start of any of the turns. However, the additional noise is likely to lead to nearby defenders. When the defender rolls for reinforcements, they may add +1, so I might have to keep the bike off and let the blokes do it. I've got to get that truck back.
Yeah.
My gunner's my gunner wants his truck back. Honest to God, that's so I've got. How do I get a knob back then?
We can't.
Well, what do I do with my teeth?
You boy. Your spanner becomes your leader now. He's your leader, so you're probably better off buying a spanner.
Where's your armless?
I'm
on fire.
Yeah, you're
buying off for 12 point teeth. Oh, I've only got 11.
No, because if you buy that, he'll be wanting to challenge your bloke to be the leader. You've got a leader now. You don't need your spanner has become the knob. He's become a knob now.
Yeah, but he's got better.
No, he hasn't.
He got better than Ash.
I'll cut up that.
Right. But I can't buy anything else.
No, but what you're better off doing.
Well, I could buy a wall bike.
You could, but then you can provide another wall bike, yeah.
But I've got no weapons to put it on.
But we'll have to look later when your spanner becomes the leader. Does he give up being a spanner?
No, he doesn't. I saw that over your shoulder when you were reading it.
Ah, right.
Yeah. Well, we'll get it fixed. But that's it. That's the first game. It's only because I said to Jace, look, that's horrendous. Me losing my knob straight away. Why don't we just re-roll it? But then he said, "Oh, you have a chance of capturing your vehicle because I lost my vehicle as well."
He was crying like a big baby.
Yeah. I was crying like a grot. Snotty, as snotty as a snotling. So, if I can't capture this truck, I might as well disband the mob because it'd be pointless carrying on.
Well, no, you could buy a bike.
And do what?
Well,
that's all I'll be able to bring onto the board. It's 2 bikes.
Yeah.
And 2 men.
4 men. There are 2 riding the bikes and 2 in the back.
No, you can't fit that many on the back.
2, you go, each bike can take a passenger.
Yeah, that's it.
So you got 4, you got the bikes with a
4 men.
rider. Yeah, 4 men.
Yeah, that's it. 2 bikes and 2 men.
Yeah.
To capture scrap.
Yeah, you only started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men. So you're only almost halfway down. But they're on a bike, so they've got the movability. Oh, you want the bike gang, didn't you?
We're going. See you later.
Oh my God.